Ed. All right. To the NFL. 26 teams kicking off rookie mini camps tomorrow. It's a first look at many of the top picks, and one that surprisingly went in day 3. 5th round pick Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland. He's not even the Browns' only rookie quarterback. Dylan Gabriel taken in day 2 in the 3rd round, also part of this mini camp. Senior NFL insider Adam Schefter joins us now with much more. Schefter, how are the Browns handling this mini camp with the 2 rookie quarterbacks?
Well, Kevin, they'll get a chance to look at both on Friday. Today is Kevin Stefanski's 43rd birthday. Tomorrow, he gets to celebrate by looking at the 2 quarterbacks that the Browns have selected. They're not going to come to some conclusion over a weekend in a mini camp. This will be a process that plays itself out over time, but there'll be enough time to look at both quarterbacks, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, as they get their first snaps in a Browns uniform and begin to show the organization what each is about and the chances that each can win the starting job this season in what has to be the most intriguing quarterback room in the National Football League.
All right, let's stay in the AFC North. Some news, of course, earlier this week. The Steelers dealing George Pickens of the Cowboys, who has a year left on his contract. He's only 24. Pickens speaking for the first time as a Cowboy today.
I'm grateful to be here, and I'm grateful to play with Dak. As far as, like, roles and stuff like that, I'm just here to work. Whatever role finds me best is where I'm going to find myself. And I feel like growth for me is taking a great direction and me coming to the Cowboys. I'm kind of where my feet are right now, to be honest. I'm not really thinking about contract talks. I'm just glad to be here at Cowboys right now and, trying to build a winning culture.
Key word, growth, in that answer. So why did the Cowboys, Shefty, take a gamble when you talk about a guy that spent 3 years under Mike Tomlin and the Steelers move on? Why did they take a gamble on Pickens heading into his final year?
Well, they took a gamble because when he's playing and when he's out there performing, George Pickens is one of the single most talented wide receivers in the National Football League. And they figure that getting a receiver as talented as Pickens in the final year of his contract, when there are millions of dollars at stake, is the single best time to get George Pickens, especially when all you had to give up was a 3rd and 6th round draft pick. George Pickens has so much on the line, as do the Dallas Cowboys. They need each other this season. And so if George Pickens can play like the wide receiver that the people in the Steelers organization know that he has the talent to be, then it's a huge victory for the Dallas Cowboys. But to your point, there's a reason that Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have been looking for more wide receiver help as much as any team in the league, were willing to trade away a receiver as talented as Pickens for a mere 3rd and 6th round pick in a trade that did become official this afternoon, Kevin.
One of those moves, boom or bust, and my goodness, he has so much talent. It could be a coup there specifically. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got a chop. We got a pick in?
Kevin, the Cardinals have selected Robert Francis Prevost as the 267th Pope, the first American Pope. The Cardinals pick is in a historic selection. I think he went even higher than most people thought, but this was a pick the Cardinals felt they had to make, and the Cardinals believe they got it right. There he is, stepping up. There's no hug from Commissioner Goodell, but he does salute the fans, wave to them in attendance, a packed crowd at the Vatican, and now Robert Francis Prevost can get to work on becoming the best Pope possible.
You're the best. You're the absolute best. By the way, the new Pope went to Villanova, so a good 24 hours for those Nova grads as a trio gets a win last night in Boston representing the Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson. Adam Schefter, he delivers all the news internationally as well.
Still to come on.
Held rookie minicamp last week. Baltimore took Georgia safety Malachi Starks, 27th overall, but had him rated much higher. Of course, he's a Raven. They need him. The Ravens gave up the 2nd most passing yards in the league last season. Here's Starks yesterday on SportsCenter.
What quarterback are you looking forward to picking off the most?
I think I want to get Josh Allen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to get Josh Allen. I got a few teammates up there, so it'll just be fun. It'll be a really cool moment for me.
That's a good one. We could speak it into existence here on SportsCenter. Right.
Shoot for the stars, right?
Yeah.
Try to pick off one of the great ones. Pleased to welcome in Ravens Pro Bowl linebacker and two-time Super Bowl champ Kyle Van Noy here in studio. As you get ready for year 12 in this league, what advice would you give a guy like Malachi and other Ravens rookies right now?
To Malachi, I would say just be a sponge. Like, you have one of the best, you have the best safety in the league, Kyle Hamilton, next to you, as well as Darius Washington, who played very well himself, in the same room as you. Be a sponge. Listen to those guys. They're going to put you in the right spots. And then be yourself.
Yeah.
I always tell players, be yourself. We don't want you to be anyone else. We want you to be yourself. I think if he does that, he'll be a good Raven.
Yeah, you are a Pro Bowler. You unlocked a fantastic season. How about a career-high 12.5 sacks?
Ooh-wee.
What changed for you here in this system, and also what you did?
For me, it's been the mindset. Just my mindset's different. I feel like I'm cut from that old school cloth a little bit. I'm not out there to be friends with anybody. I'm not shaking people's hands after games. I'm kind of like Dylan Brooks in that way.
Yeah.
Draymond gave him a hard time. I'm that guy. I'm not there to shake hands and be friends with people. I just have that mindset of an old school player to just get it done. That was the difference last year. And then I didn't have to play multiple positions that I've done my entire career. I was able to focus on pass rushing, had great coaches put me in the right spot, so it was awesome.
There's a big story this week, earlier this week, the Ravens releasing kicker Justin Tucker, who's being investigated by the league for sexual misconduct. He had the worst season of his career. What's your reaction to that news and that team's decision?
Yeah, it's not really in my realm. It's, you know, both parties got to do what's best for them, and yeah, they made a decision to release him, and I wish nothing but the best for Justin and for the organization with the Ravens.
Let's talk about the organization right now, especially coming off two tough playoff losses the last 2 years. The heartbreak against the Bills, the heartbreak against the Chiefs. How long does losses like that sit with specifically you?
For me, I take losses really bad.
So a week,
it took me a week to come out of the house after the Chiefs game.
Really?
The Buffalo game was just about the same. I mean, we've had opportunities. The Chiefs were right there, AFC Championship, the divisional round right there, you know, disappointing on both parts. And just getting down to it, it's not fun to lose, and it's hard to overcome, you know, what we've tried to do in those games, and it takes a while to get over it for me.
All right, so it's out of your system because now it's been a few months.
Yeah.
Let's play some rapid fire
All right,
here.
let's
all
play.
right?
Let's
all right.
go.
I'm going to say a word or two. I want your reaction.
All right, I'm nervous.
Steelers.
Oh.
What's your reaction? First thing.
Division opponent, like rivalry. There we go, rivalry.
Lamar Jackson.
Elite.
Patrick Mahomes.
Baller.
Josh Allen.
Really good football player.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Shiesty. Ice Cold Joe.
Yeah. Best sack of your career.
There's been too many.
Oh!
Jared Goff Super Bowl 2018.
Yeah, that'll last.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for
That
the
still
ring
gets
every
me
time you
hyped.
see it. Exactly. Bigger rivalry, Ravens Steelers or Bills Patriots from your time in New England?
Well, we won all the time when I was in New England, and, you know, we've had a couple bumps against the Steelers, and the rivalry's back. I think it's been in the mix the last couple times we've played, so I'm going to go with the Steelers-Ravens.
Bill Belichick.
Too much right now. He's got a lot going on.
He does.
But best defensive coach ever.
Yeah.
Not even close. Head coach as well. Just unreal.
All right, final one. Celtics.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a diehard Celtics fan.
Huge Celtics fan.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, JT, if you're watching, we got your back. We know you got the little wrist injury, but you're a baller, man. And hey, keep proving Steve Kerr wrong. You're trying to, you're on this side. We need you to prove him wrong. Keep balling, bro.
The motivational speaker and Pro Bowler Kyle Van Noy.
And JB, keep going to the cup too.
Okay, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, speaking of Tatum and Brown.
That's it for today's action. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of the game. We've got more highlights, breakdowns, and good vibes coming your way, so stay locked in.
build our cars to the millions of people who depend on them. And right now, when affordability matters most, Hyundai is committed to keeping our prices the same, with no increase to MSRP. And not just on a few of our vehicles, all of them. That's the Hyundai way.
My kids can't hide anything from me. I'm home. Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up.
Alright, whatever. Okay. Let me cover this. So did y'all see this? So apparently there's this guy, some random guy. He walked up on DeMar DeRozan. And I think he was trying to troll him. But he ended up getting attacked and body slammed or slapped by, he says, this is his tweet. He says, I just got attacked and body slapped by DeMar DeRozan.
Tiếp tục mắc vào nha mọi người. Chúng ta phiên từng mũi. Mắc lại một chút kiểu như này. Mắc tiếp này. Nữa này. Mong lần lượt từng mũi rồi đó.
4 days away, and even though nobody knows exactly where we'll see quarterbacks.
Bro, the level just started, and we're already getting overrun. I gotta take these guys out and build this crossbow tower as fast as possible.
Back Shedeur Sanders next season. We do know he ain't hard to find. He also apparently hasn't.
FC Dunkin' Bucket. Now anyone can dunk.
Tiếp tục mắc nữa.
With 3 sauces, fries, new mashed potato poppers, and original recipe tenders. Dunk for $7 or get enough to share for $25.